It's the Joel Shit Show, featuring Joel Shit. Hi, welcome to the Joel Shit Show. I'm your host, Joel Shit. So, yesterday, all I did was go to work, and no, that's right, I watched the Red Sox, the Boston Red Sox, and the Tampa Bay Devil Rays. And I got to see the Red Sox not return the gap to half a game between them and the Tampa Bay Rays. Hi, said Devil Rays. They'll always be the Devil Rays to me. And it's funny because I got to see David Ortiz bunt. I'm sure if you search on YouTube for Poppy Bunting or Poppy Bunt, you'll get to see it. Runner at first, nobody out. Second career sacrifice bunt, runners at second and one out, and then Euclid or whoever it was didn't get the runner going, and that was it. They didn't score, and then the very next half inning, boom, Tampa Bay gets 3 runs. Did you ever notice how when you're down by 3, how much easier it is to score 1? Troy Percival goes out there and stinks up the joint, you know, and Madden says, "Hey, you're out of there." Boom. No, that's Joe Madden, not John Madden. And brings in this like 6'9" guy. I don't know how tall he is, but you can tell he's really tall. And he's like a long reliever, and he never pitches in pressure situations. And he had like 6 starts earlier in the year. But you know what? He gave up a sacrifice fly, and then he got another out, and then another out, and the game was over. And Tampa Bay found a way to win. Now, really, if Tampa Bay had lost that game, that could have been their season, because their psyche, it was just last year that Carl Crawford was saying in August, you know, "Oh, here we go again. Yeah, this is just the way this team is." And you look at, you know, the big names in Tampa Bay history, Jose Canseco, Greg Vaughn, you know, there's a certain type, Wade Boggs, it's just a certain type of player that you get, you know, so maybe. But this year, maybe, really is going to be different. I mean, they're running out of time to lose it, you know, because this is a big series, and to not get swept by the Red Sox, that says something. But let's not overlook the real surprise in baseball. That's right. The Houston Astros are 4 games out of the wild card. I can't say I never lost faith. I did lose faith, but I still kept following them, kind of like a disgruntled Catholic. Maybe I didn't really believe it anymore, but just in case, I'm going to go through the motions, because that's what God wants. That's what Drayton McLean wants. He just wants people to show up to the game even if they're not winning. Well, guess what? Maybe they didn't need to make any moves at the deadline. Maybe Lance Berkman was going to be good enough, and that's why they didn't trade him. So when the Astros knocked the Brewers out of the playoff race, you can thank me, and CC Sabathia will be pissed.